Good morning. I'm Anika Perkins.
I'm Karen Clay, and we would like to welcome you to the W's virtual flag raising ceremony.
During this short video program, you will hear remarks from President Nora Miller, SGA President Lydia Holland, W alum C.T. Salazar, community member Quay Austin, and our very own Director of Bands, Dr. Brandon Robinson, who wrote an original score for this occasion.
It is important that we mark this moment. Governor William Winter, who had long advocated for this change, upon learning of the legislature's decision in June to take down the Confederate symbol, said that he hoped it sparks further action to meet the compelling social and economic needs of our state. The battle for a better Mississippi does not end here with this change. It is only the beginning. And today we raise our new state flag on this campus.
We also invite you to join our virtual moderated panel later this week, where we will discuss what this moment means for us as a campus and how we can continue to make positive change. Details on how to participate will be emailed to all students and employees.
We want to thank the Diversity, Equity, Inclusion Council, specifically the working group responsible for this program, Mia Ashley, Dr. Marty Brock, Dwight Doty, and Amanda Clay Powers for their thoughtful work in putting this program together. We also want to thank Chris Jenkins and the entire University Relations team for making this program possible.
Thank you. We hope you enjoy the program.
Thank you for joining us in our virtual flag raising ceremony. We are so happy to have a state flag that unites all Mississippians. I want to thank everyone who put their heart into the efforts to get the legislation passed, to get the measure on the ballot, those who served on the commission to redesign the state flag, and all who voted in November to make this change. Last June, in the midst of a pandemic, with social unrest and protests against racial injustice, our legislature began to talk about removing the Confederate symbol from our state flag. The IHL commissioner and the university presidents went to Jackson to meet with the Speaker of the House, Philip Gunn, and Lieutenant Governor Delbert Hosemann, urging that action be taken to change the flag. Our athletic coaches and administrators, along with those from the other universities, also went to the state capitol in support of the SEC and NCAA statements on the state flag. I'm proud of the strong support that was shown by so many, and proud of the legislative leadership who made the push for this change. I know I wasn't alone in crying tears of joy as I listened to the votes that paved the way to change the flag, and again when Mississippians voted for this change. Today we are proud to raise this beautiful flag that brings us all together and will carry us forward.
Greetings to all of the students, members of the council, faculty, staff, and our lovely guests joining us virtually from near and far for this historical event. And I shall add, Happy Black History Month. On today, the Mississippi University for Women will officially raise our new state flag. This is a flag that every Mississippian can take pride in. A flag that represents progression. A flag that's free of all racial ties. A flag that symbolizes the new Mississippi. The change in her eyes. Isn't that beautiful? The love that's driven out the hate in her heart. Isn't that beautiful? Regardless of your stance on this improved design, embrace this moment of solidarity and this new opportunity for healing in our state. Please, please don't block out that freedom ringing in your ears. Our vote, our tenacity, and our assertiveness was not, is not, and will not be in vain. Thank you again for this opportunity to come before you all. Happy Black History Month again, and may this month be informative and merry for each of you.
Everyone I Love is a stitch in a new flag, or a poem in which I use the word hope for the first time. And already you're wondering, where in my mouth a word like that would dare be born, when so often I've seen Mississippi twist to snakes in our hands. Listen, a long time ago a man looked at something he loved and saw a flag. This was only the beginning. A long time ago, the belly of the beast learned its name, Mississippi. Mississippi How do you love a place only temporarily satisfied with its fill of blood? There is no magic trick. All those people who disappeared are dead. I am told the killers were God-fearing. Mississippi, do you regret all those times you were a cage to your own? I only ask you because I'm still trying to ask myself without this guilty feeling. How dare you think helping hand and not bring a hammer, and how dare you imagine paradise as past tense? I came all this way to tell you if I ever love a flag more than my neighbor's freedom, burn me alive. I came all this way with the defiant thought that we can keep each other alive. For a lack of better words, we are raising a new flag. And because this is a love poem, I have to tell you about the stars and the river and how they are trying so hard to gleam like the children we'll raise under this new flag. And because this isn't a history book, I have to tell you about everyone who died before this happened and how painfully. If I were better, it wouldn't have taken me this long to realize hope isn't the word I need to give you at all. It's heal and help or hold. Hold on to the belief we had when we made a new flag, that somewhere in the future there's a Mississippi where we don't kill each other, that our children don't see shame when they look at us, though we have it, that we can tell them, even if we did this for you, we did it for us too.
I am a Mississippian. Over the past year, our country has been faced with trials and tribulations like none we've ever seen before. But even in dark times, we dream of better times. We not only see what has been, we see what can be. The development is an American aspiration. As ordered by the Mississippi State Legislature, Mississippi University for Women proudly raises the state's new flag. The university's assigned Committee on Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Council is committed to unity. Each of you is invited to expand your minds, roll up your sleeves, and join in the growth and development of our state's new tomorrow. We are one. Alone we can do so little. Together we can do so much. As stated by Helen Keller. Come along. Join in. We welcome you.
Hello, my name is Dr. Brandon Robinson, and I'm the Director of Bands and Assistant Professor of Music Education at Mississippi University for Women. I'm thrilled to share with you an original composition that is written for the 2021 flag ceremony entitled Fanfare for a New Magnolia. Within the work, it encompasses three themes. The first is change, the second is equality, and the third is hope. At the end of the piece, you'll hear something very special and unique to MEW fans, and it happens to be the theme from Symphony No. 1 by Brahms, which happens to be our alma mater. I hope you enjoy Fanfare for a New Magnolia.